Slumping demand and competitive pricing pressure remain as a driving force behind a 2017 decline in premiums for the medical professional liability segment, according to a recent Best Special report on the MPL sector. Joining us today is Director Charlie Huber, who will take part in an upcoming AM Best webinar panel discussion on this subject, which is scheduled for 2 p.m. on May 8th. And Charlie, the report notes that the decline in professional private physicians and healthcare reform is creating headwinds for the medical professional liability sector. What impact is this having on insurers' financial results?
Well, we've seen this trend now for a number of years, John, where premiums have been declining. Private practice physicians have been leaving their practices for employment opportunities, and we've seen consolidations within the industry where hospitals are taking physicians in for employment, or large physician groups are picking up smaller groups and merging. So this means less premium revenue for those companies that write medical professional liability insurance, which ends up decreasing the amount of underwriting revenue that they have. Their fixed cost ratios go up, and so there's less underwriting profit.
Let's discuss that a little bit more. Underwriting has declined for 2 straight years. What's driving that?
Well, to correct it, the underwriting losses have been, we've seen underwriting losses the last 3 years, but the losses have been less the last 2 years. And this is primarily because of the policyholder dividend factor that plays into the underwriting ratios. Companies have been taking less and less dividends from earnings to pay back to their policyholders, the mutual companies that pay policyholder dividends back. Before the policyholder dividends, though, the industry has reported underwriting profit. So it's really the ratio of policyholder dividends to premium that's been pushing the combined ratio over 100, resulting in underwriting losses. That's primarily because of the fact that premium revenue is down, and other things that impact the underwriting results being claims frequency and severity. Those trends have been pretty moderate. So overall, we have seen improvement in the underwriting results the last 2 years.
Now, the policyholder dividends have also encountered some pressures.
Right. As a result of earnings being down the last 2 years, the amounts that the companies pay back to their physicians, their policyholders, has been less. These are important marketing tools in order to retain the business because of the shift away from private practice. These are important tools in trying to maintain retention levels. And so if those numbers go down, there's the chance you're going to lose your physicians again to competitors who might be able to offer a better deal.
How has the investment side fared?
From an investment standpoint, they did very well in 2017. The equity markets were up. The sector profited very strongly from capital gains because of the improvement in the equity markets. From an investment income standpoint, it's been relatively flat, though.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're welcome.
You can find a copy of the special report at ambest.com. To register for the May 8th webinar, log on to ambest.com/webinars/medical18. For AM Best TV, I'm John Weber.